How you doing? My name's John Sikoris, and this is Sharif Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
No idea what's coming.
This program contains explicit content and subject matter which may be unsuitable for some listeners. Discretion is advised.
Hi, this is Donny Osmond, and you're listening to Gregg Joe.
Well, I think we should just bring on Paulie, better known as Burt Young.
And they're talking about a movie called Creed.
You know what, though? You better have Paulie in that movie.
If they dump me, it'll be sacrilegious.
Hi, Mario Lopez. Mario, how's it going tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great. And you got a lot of Hollywood hotties getting on you, or what? You were like a Miley Cyrus. That shit works, you know. I mean,
I haven't known her since she was a little girl. She's real sweet, and she's grown up.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, she has.
Mr. Gianni Russo played Carlo Rizzi in the original Godfather. James Caan, Phil Finkel.
He broke two of your ribs, you saying?
With the kicking when I crawled out. Go to the fire hydrant. We want to introduce Mr. Box Rutan. How many bouncers did you take out at that one time in Sweden?
There were 5 of them, so I had to, every one I dropped, but they would keep coming back up, you know? So,
Mario Andretti. Mario, how are you this evening?
Wonderful, guys. Greg, one question. If I call you the Rambling Freak, will you squash me like a bug?
Now, here are Gregg Valentino and Joe Pietero.
All right, baby. You guys are probably wondering, what the fuck? First of all, I got my cord back, so I'm using my normal camera, but I have a wiki cold. So, look, right here, baby, Z-Pack. That's what I'm taking, the Z-Pack. Man, I got my daughter's got fucking pneumonia, and she's, my daughter's nuts. She does Brazilian, she started doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu. She fights in fucking, I don't even want to tell you, she fights in parking lots. She's fucking crazy. My daughter's a fighter, so, but now she's doing a Brazilian jiu-jitsu. She even fighting while she got fucking pneumonia. She fucking infected the whole house, so I gotta fucking touch that shit. Bronchitis really bad, you know. Anyway, I'm fine. You don't have to wish me well, please. Anyway, you guys are probably wondering, what the fuck was that you were just listening to, right? Were you saying, what the fuck did I just listen to? That's Joe Pietero and me. I don't know if you guys know, but, you know, in our past life, when Joe and I were with Muscular Development Magazine, that's why you heard Mario Andretti, the car racer, say, hey, Greg, if I call you the Rambling Freak, will you squash me like a bug? That's because that's when Joe and I were with MD. That's when I was with Muscular Development and Joe was with Muscular Development. We had the top fucking podcast, bar none. We dealt with more celebrities than you could fucking imagine. I'm going to put another 1 or 2 little things. We're going to have fun. I think we're going to have a little fun today, okay? But I'll give you a little known fact about Joe Pietero and I. One of the guys you heard that we had on was Paulie from Rocky, okay? Burt Young. And we interviewed him, and he broke the story that Sylvester Stallone just wrote a script for a new movie called Creed. And he said, if they cut me, I asked him, are they going to cut you out of that? And he said, if they cut me out, it'd be sacrilegious. You just heard it. When that show broke, okay, that Joe Pietero and I did for muscular development, it went on to TMZ, and they picked it up, and they gave us this much props, but, you know, we're the ones that broke the story. Yes, the movie Creed, the original movie Creed, the story broke in Hollywood because of Joe Pietaro and I broke that story with our interview with Burt Young. Nobody knew. We asked him if there was going to be a new Rocky movie, and he said, I'm going to let you in on a secret. The Stallone just did this script called Creed. We broke the story. TMZ picked it up. They gave us props for it. They said it came from a, podcast and, the Joe and Gregg show, but it wasn't like they tried to fucking hold on to it. We didn't get any money for that shit, but we're the ones that broke the story about the movie Creed. Let me tell you something. Joe, I'll tell you, we sometimes you forget about that dude. I mean, we interviewed so many fucking huge celebrities. That was Boss Rutan talking about how a great story about how he got in a fight. And he knocked out like fucking 5 guys at one time, and he kept getting back up, and he went to jail for that. We also interviewed Frank Shamrock, who was telling us stories about Boss Rutan getting in street fights and getting in he was telling us about a fight he got into on the side of the road. The guy pulled him over and wanted to fight him. Boss Rutan got out of the car, and the guy realized he follows MMA. He was like, oh shit, you're Boss Rutan. And Boss Rutan was like, oh, now you don't want to fight me? I mean, you have no idea. And Shamrock and Boss Rutan are buddies. They went to the movies. I think, Joe, if I don't remember correctly, it was a while ago, Joe and I did this interview. But they had just gone to the movies together we did one interview with Frank Shamrock, then we did another with Boss Rutan. From Donny Osmond, we did everybody. Mob wives, fucking Big Ange asked us to come over for fucking spaghetti and meatballs. She was going to cook meatballs for me and Joe. She wanted us to taste her meatballs and stuff. Drita from the Mob Wives. Pat Cooper was a madman. We had on Ari Shafir, Artie Lang from, we had on so many fucking, dude, I can't even remember all the fucking guys we had. Diamond Dallas Page, a lot of big celebrities. Love Majeski from fucking Mob Wives. We had on Mario Lopez. Yeah, that's, you heard me say, oh, you took a bathroom break just to come see us. It's because, just to come talk to us. Joe brought him on. Joe did a thing with Mario Lopez for the magazine, for Fitness RX. And Joe and him were palling around. He came on a show for us and everything. It was fucking great, bro. It was great. We've talked to A-list celebrities. I can't remember them all. There's so many of them. You know what I mean? From lead singers to rock bands, from Iron Maiden's lead singer, I can't remember all these people. We're an American band, Don Brewer, from Grand Funk Railroad. We talked from celebrities to sports celebrities, you know what I mean? Jim Kelly, Mr. Cub there, Ernie Banks, Joe and I talked, from everybody, bro. We had the top podcast show. Joe, talking about this shit, we should do something again, man. The Gregg Joe Show was fucking unbelievable back then. Okay, I don't remember what the hell we called it. I think it was the Gregg Joe. I don't remember what the hell it was. We did a lot. We had Les Stroud, Survivor, man. Oh, great stories, bro. Great stories. And a lot of these are still available. Okay, you can listen to them. I think Joe might still have them up on MSN. If you don't have them, I got a lot of this. I got still a lot of the shows. And I got them stored, so I'll send them. You can put them up. You guys want to hear fucking interviews, bro? This ain't like these other fucking interviews all these other guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. We interviewed A-list. We asked fucking crazy questions too. You know what I mean? Let me tell you, our show was so fucking popular. We didn't do this like on a Skype. We didn't do this on through the internet, like that kind of stuff. We actually did it with a real production company, through a production company, a legitimate, where people go, it's a podcast company, but it was, you had to pay to do it, okay? So that's why, Joe and I could do these things again, but it's going to take Scott all. But listen to this. It was so popular. It was more pop. It was the most popular show in bodybuilding. It was more popular than any show that's going on now. I can tell you that now. These YouTube shows and all these, these other podcasts. We were all over the world, and we were getting movie stars on there. And the guys who were doing the podcasts were even saying they were looking forward to our show. They're like, so who are you going to do next week? Oh, yeah, the podcast company was in California. So it wasn't even here. That's why when you hear, you'll hear, what's his name, Pat Cooper, who's a very famous comedian, used to be with on the Howard Stern show a lot and everything. That's why when you hear him on there, he's like, hey, how many guys you got working there? Sal, Vinny, Tony, because it was a whole crew. This show was put together. It was a legitimate show. It went into a real studio with guys on the boards and doing all this shit. So it was a real show, and it was fucking super popular. Joe Pietaro, if he was here talking with me right now, he would even say, dude, without a doubt, it was super popular. It should have never ended. It only ended because, our time at MD had ended. So that's really what ended the show, okay? But, anyway, you have no idea. We had super celebrities on, A-list celebrities on a lot, too. Who was the guy that said, I'm going to come to your house, get your daughter? I forgot. Anyway, we had all these guys. This was fucking crazy. So we're having a little fun. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put some more promos in here. So, hey, listen. Watch the one I put. I'm going to put a video in. These are really audio sounds. Maybe I'll throw some pictures with the audio sounds so you can get a visual who the fuck's talking. But watch the last one. Watch all the way to the end. Watch what happens, because Joe interviews a fitness girl, a very famous fitness girl, who's Monica Brandt. Okay, we're both actually interviewing her. But Joe was doing the talking, and I'm looking at her, I'm talking to her tits, and I'm fucking around with the guy. Dude, you gotta watch. I was driving her crazy. Watch the video to the end. Watch that one video. It's a promo for the Gregg and Joe Show with, like music and shit playing. But watch to the end. It's fucking great. You'll laugh your fucking nutsack off on it. It's really good. And we had a great time. We had a great show, Joe and I then, man. I tell you, we really did. We should bring it back, And if you guys want to see more of this shit, bro, listen, let me tell you something. Tell your fucking anybody who owns a supplement company, Joe's looking. Get the sponsors, because it costs money for us to do this shit, So we do real production on that. These are real radio shows we did. Dude, we broke 2 stories. The other one was that girl, what the hell's her name? Angelina from because everybody knows I'm friends with Snooki. All right, well, her ex-boyfriend is one of my very close friends, Emilio. And by the way, he's a cop now in fucking Greenwich, Connecticut. But the one who gave her the little alligator, she was in the first season. He was one of my best. She was crying on my shoulder when they broke up and everything. Anyway, so Angelina wanted to fight her, and it was a whole big thing. We put on TMZ, picked that up too. Okay, so our radio show was twice on TMZ because we were breaking stories, bro. It was unfucking believable, that radio show. It was unbelievable. I'm telling you. It's great stuff. It was phenomenal. But anyway, I'm going to put promos down. And then watch all the way to the end. You're going to love it, okay? It's good. Watch it. You'll like it. I know it's going to be a little hard to hear because I got music playing and you hear the voices. But I'll put the pictures so you know who's talking. It's great stuff. All right. And then maybe we'll get into a little something. There's something I want to talk about. So we'll do that. First watch this. And then we'll do that, okay? And if you like what you see, talk to the guy, talk to the mucky muck, talk to our publisher, Joe Pietaro. We could bring anything back, but we need sponsorships, obviously because it takes money to cause a product, that kind of money. So, all right? Got bish? All right, watch this, dude. You're going to love it. Watch what I do to Monica Brandt. It's really fucked up. You'll love it. You'll fucking love it. All right.
Maybe you didn't hear about it. You've been away a long time. They didn't go up there and tell you. I don't shine shoes anymore.
Relax, will you? For crying out, what's got into you? I'm breaking your balls a little bit. Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Motherfucking
The following show is brought to you by Muscle Sport Magazine.
Hi, this is Donny Osmond, and you're listening to Gregg Joe.
This here junkyard women, and I'm here to tell you, put your greasy hands together for Gregg and Joe.
Hey, what's up, Mario Lopez here. Mario Lopez. Mario, how's it going tonight? Hey, I'm doing great. And you got a lot of Hollywood hotties listening on you, or what? Look what happened, Mario Lopez. He was skydiving out of an airplane. That's when he got on the ground and he crawled up right away, so that was... Took a fucking bathroom break to call up, you know what I mean? Hey, everybody, this is Don Brewer from Grand Funk Railroad, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe. Yo, monkey, it's me, D.D.P. You're listening to my boys, Gregg and Joe.
Hey, it's Max Martini from 50 Shades of Grey, and you're listening to Gregg Valentino and Joe Piataro.
This is Reverend Bob Levy, and you're listening to the Gregg and Joe Show. 2 guineas, 1 mic. Listen, motherfucker, sure I'm coming to your house. See you doing it.
Hey, it's Artie Lang, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe. Check it out.
This is Jim Kelly, former Buffalo Bills quarterback and Pro Football Hall of Famer, and you're listening to Joe Piataro and Gregg Valentino.
This is Ernie Banks. You're listening to Gregg and Joe. They're great guys.
What's up, guys? James Nassler here, and you're listening to Joe and Gregg. Hey, this is Adam Hardy from the UFC. You're listening to Gregg and Joe.
Hey, everybody, this is Ron Bumblefoot Small, and you're listening to Joe Piataro and Gregg Valentino. Yeah.
Hey, it's Bria from Mob Wives, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe, and you know what? You better listen. Bye-bye.
Hey, this is Sebastian Bob, and you are listening to Gregg and Joe.
Hi, this is Matt Cooper, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe, because everybody who has brains listens to Gregg and Joe, even me.
This is Big Ed, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe, and you better fucking listen.
Now, here are Gregg Valentino and Joe Piataro.
Joe and Gregg, bodybuilders, Good Valley, right?
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
One of the greatest comedians of all time is Pat Cooper. Bring him on. Pat, how's it going today?
I'm okay. How are you doing, Gregg, Joe, Nick, Sal? How many people in that studio? I mean, you got a guy like Clinton, could have been a great president, and all of a sudden he's banging the broad. He says, I never fucked that broad. Man, what the fuck is wrong? We all know he fucked her. He fucked that and maybe 25 more. I'm like Beyonce, this, I like pussy. That has nothing to do with me running the country. I don't mean shit. If I like it, fuck her too.
Sweet Lou Piniella, he's on the line with us right now. Lou, welcome to the Gregg and Joe Show.
Thank you, fellas. I'm living here in Tampa, Florida, enjoying this cold weather we have.
Hey, guys, this is Steve Weatherford, Super Bowl champion New York Giants, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe.
Hey, everybody, this is Les Stroud, a.k.a. Survivor Man, and you're listening to the Gregg and Joe Show.
Gina Valentino, listen to your freaking father. Gina, if you want to be a freaking queedette, you need to listen to your father.
And poof that hair.
Seriously. Poof the hair. I'll come over, I'll poof your hair if you listen to your father.
This is the Reverend Bob Levy, and you're listening to the Gregg and Joe Show. 2 guineas, 1 mic. Listen, motherfuckers, or I'm coming to your house for your daughter.
I'm so happy to have my camera back. Yes, this thing, I hate that other camera. Okay, listen, Thomas Rogard. I don't know if or Regard or whatever. I don't know how the fuck you say his name. But he was saying that recently we've been talking about GoFundMe. And this is a really good, guys, listen to this, okay? This is really good. He said, we've been talking about GoFundMe. We've been talking about Robby Robinson and, how we all feel about, Robby mooching and, kind of kind of like working the system here. And he said, well, what about superstar Billy Graham? He said, recently there's a drive to try to get money for superstar Billy Graham because he has a bad heart and he's got a lot of health problems, and he was even on, videos and talking like, I'm not doing good and all this stuff. Now, and he was saying to me, Thomas said, don't you think that Vince McMahon should help him out? Because Vince McMahon's got millions and millions of dollars, and he said, or maybe Hulk Hogan, who was his buddy. I don't know if him and Hulk Hogan were buddies or not. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I thought Hulk Hogan came after him. I don't know. I don't really follow that stuff. But he was saying, don't you think that, this should happen? Like, maybe they need this. Okay, here's the deal. Here's my take on that. Let me get one thing to you guys straight. I don't want to beat a dead horse about all this GoFundMe shit. We're all sick of it. I know you're sick of it. But this is a legitimate question because he's not talking about Robby Robinson here. Okay? And he brought up something I'm going to explain to you in a second. Okay? A good point. Just bear with me. You guys like when I go into the shit, you just listen to me. Okay? I am all for GoFundMe when it's used to help people correctly. If Robby Robinson wasn't a famous bodybuilder and was just some black bodybuilder, an average guy, maybe even a white bodybuilder, nobody would give two shits about him. There'd be no GoFundMe and nobody would give two shits. But because he's Robby Robinson, he's an icon, a legend, whatever, people feel they need to help him out. Okay? I get it. Same thing, Billy Graham. Now, Thomas brought up a good point. Should Vince McMahon help him? Should Hulk Hogan help him? There's no obligation for those guys to do anything. Should they, as human beings? Yeah. Okay, I'm all for GoFundMe, guys. Listen to me. I'm all for people helping other people out. But there's no... If this was an ex-Yankee and George Steinbrenner was alive, George Steinbrenner would have helped him out. He's done it before. If it was a worker for Donald Trump, I know you Trump haters are like, no fucking way, no way, not that asshole. Not that fucking KKK, that racist, that... He's not a racist, guys, and he's not KKK. Otherwise, he'd hate his fucking daughter because his daughter's an Orthodox Jew. And the KKK hates Jews just as much as they hate blacks. Maybe more. But anyway, but if this was even Donald Trump, he would take care of him. Because those guys have done it before. Now, Vince McMahon, should he take care of Billy Graham? I think he's got so many billions of dollars. He's made so much money off these guys. And he knows there's a few guys, Jake the Snake, and then this one and that one. A lot of those guys are banged up. He'd be paying out like this. Bing, bing, bing. But I think he should. I think there should be some sort of payment plan. Even in bodybuilding. I think there should be some sort of payment plan that helps these guys out when they get older. Okay? Because most of you bodybuilders, bro, after you're done bodybuilding, what's next? You could be doing personal training when you're 60 years, 70 years old. I got to run to the gym. I got a client. No. Hey, listen to me. When there's no union and there's no fucking plan, that's what happens. Now, I don't know about wrestling. But wrestling, you can hold Vince McMahon kind of accountable because he owns the company that everybody worked for, okay? That Billy Graham worked for. Who can you hold accountable? Like, who could Robbie Robinson hold accountable? Should you say, well, the IFBB should play him? Well, the IFBB, who owns the IFBB? Whose call is that? It's a different entity. Okay, should people help out Billy Graham? Why not? He's a man in need. Help him, okay? But you pay his doctor bill. When you know, Robbie Robinson's had other pros pay bills for him. Okay, I told you. Mike Quinn said that Valente gave him got $7,000 up just for his blood transfusions. Now he's still asking for another $7,000. And so what happens is these guys can't help but abuse the GoFundMe. And if that's the case, then I'm against it. Okay? So if Billy Graham, who I've seen, he's shaking and like this, I've seen videos of him, but then again, you hear these things about Booker T saying, he's fucking, he's talking shit, he's still starting trouble and stuff. So then you say, well, how sick is he really? Is it an act? Is it just that he's old right now? He's not making much money and he doesn't know what to do to make money, so he's going to sit there and shake on account? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Is he legitimately sick? If he's legitimately sick, then help him. But pay his doctor bills. Don't pay his future. Don't pay off his house, his wife, his cars, his this, his that, his child support. Don't get him new fucking, alligator shoes and this and that, because then that's fucking ridiculous. Okay? I just gotta talk about that. I feel it's important. And you guys are still an issue with a lot of guys. I can't tell you how much fucking mail I've gotten. I've gotten a lot of fucking, Robbie Robinson scumbag emails. I get that shit. I get a lot of that. I get a lot of personal messages. And I get a lot of people claiming other people are doing this on the GoFundMe. So I'm not going to spend the whole fucking show just on GoFundMe. But I just wanted to say, if Billy Graham, Thomas, if you're watching this, if Billy Graham is really, really sick, okay, and he's really, really hurting, and he really needs new heart, new this, new that, then I'm all for, if people have a couple dollars, you throw it to them. But the only reason why people would throw him $1 is because he's Billy Graham. He's a celebrity. But there's plenty of kids out there who are not celebrities, who haven't had a chance to live their life. They're little kids. They're 6, 7, 8, 9. They don't even know what life is. They haven't even made it to adulthood. And they need the money too. You know what I'm saying? So, whoever needs the money deserves the money. But not over and above. Nobody should be getting $50,000, $60,000 when they need $7,000 for a transfusion. That's wrong. That's working the system. And we don't know who's acting and who's not. Okay? I don't know if that's an act. I don't know what it is. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I wish everybody the best. Everybody deserves a chance. Everybody. Not just celebrities, guys. Not just legends. Not just icons. I don't know where their families are. Because I know if I was sick, my family would, and my friends would pull together for me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. I don't know where the families are for this. But, and again, you can hold, you can hold Vince McMahon responsible if you want, but he's not obligated. You could do that in your head and say, well, he should. Should he? Anybody who's got that kind of fucking throwaway money. Dude, anybody that's got like close to $1 billion, if not $1 billion, should help. Should help everybody. You know what I mean? Go to St. Jude's. Pay everybody's fucking bills. The kids that all need that shit. They ain't got a chance. All right. They're not going to do it, though. So, we're in a sport, bro. There's no union in bodybuilding. Again, Victor Martinez, when he broke his fucking leg and shit like that, snapped his arm, he had to pay out of his own pocket, bro. Out of his own pocket. Nobody paid his bills. He paid his bills. Okay? He's just a fucking superhuman. Most bodybuilders, that would have been it. Look at what happened. Dennis Newman was a monster. Came on the scene. You thought, man, this guy had Mr. Olympia potential. Won the USA. Got leukemia. Never bounced back after that. Never. If he relied on just bodybuilding, nah. Bodybuilding's a lifestyle, guys. It's not a way to make a real living, a sport. What are you going to do when you're older? You better think about what happens when you're older. Talk to this fucking idiot, me. Going to be 60 years old. Okay? What are you going to do when you're that age? You're still going to be competing. You're going to be like Robby? You know? Living the life in the gym, hanging out in the gym all day. Not if you got kids. Not if you got a family. Not if you got a wife. All right. Let's talk about something else. Something a little more pleasurable. All right. I forgot who asked me this question, all right? They were asking me about SARMs. And are SARMs good for bodybuilding? And what are SARMs? All right? SARM stands for Selective Androgen Receptor Modulator. What does that mean? It means these are a group of chemicals. Now, listen to me. They work on the androgen receptor. They are not steroids, okay? They're not. They work in a similar fashion by, fixing certain different tissues and everything, making certain muscle tissue grow. But I gotta be honest with you, okay? I don't know enough about SARMs to stand here and preach to you. Have I ever used SARMs? Yes. I just watched a video with a famous pro bodybuilder. I'm not going to say his name. I'm sure you guys saw the video. I was kind of laughing because I do like him and I get along great with him. But I can tell he really doesn't know much about SARMs, and I can tell he probably read what he did say on the internet, because he called them SARMs, what do you call them? Androgen modulators or something like that. They're selective androgen receptor modulators. They work with the androgen receptor. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that a lot of the old school guys, like myself, and this guy's an old school guy, we really don't have enough experience with SARMs. Okay, I do know enough to give you my experience, but I can't give you all the scientific hoopla. I'm not going to go on the internet and start reading all up of, about SARMs just so I can stand here and tell you guys, okay? I can tell you that Tony Huge is a very close friend of mine. Talk on the phone. I just texted him, as a matter of fact, before. And I can tell you he does use them. So does Coach Trevor, and they love them, and I know he believes in them. I have taken his Ligandrol, all right, LG, whatever the fuck the numbers are, and it works. I didn't get monster steroid gains from it. I did get results. I felt, I just felt like I got something. That's it. I didn't get oh my God, I'm fucking taking Ligandrol. But I did get something. I also got MK677. I gave that away, and I gave it to one of my friends who did seem to get a little something from it as well. Why didn't I take MK677 when I had bottles of it for free? Legit bottles. I got it from Tony. But I'll tell you why. Because I have an insatiable appetite. Okay? And supposedly, MK677 increases your appetite immensely. The last thing I need to do is fucking increase my appetite. Now, it's supposed to be an oral version of growth hormone, or growth hormone-like compound, okay? That's what I know about it, supposedly. My experience is I didn't take it, okay? I did take that Rad 1, whatever the hell it is, 47 or 67, Rad 1, 2, 3, I did take that shit, okay? Rad 140, is that what this called? You guys know better than I do. I just got the bottles, guys, give it to me, I try it and even with that, I did notice something. So I noticed something from Ligandrol, the Rad Ugats, the MK677 I gave away, Cartidine. I tried the Cartidine. I did notice something from that as well. Now, you may be saying, but what did you notice, Greg? I just noticed I felt better. I felt like my muscles were fuller. I felt like, I think with the Ligandrol and the whatever the fuck is, Rad 140, whatever the fuck that shit is, I think that I felt like I got a little leaner too. I just felt more muscular. Alright, it wasn't like steroids. Not for me, it wasn't. Now, you gotta remember something. I took a lot of steroids. Alright? I'm trying to be honest with you guys. I can sit here and do exactly what that one pro did. I can sit here probably, go online and read all this shit about SARMs and okay, guys, listen. And have a bunch of notes sitting right here. Like, right off camera. And I could be reading it all. MK677 is a chemical known as whatever. I could do that. But I'm not going to do that. That would be like deceiving you guys. I can only give you my experience. Okay? This SARM stuff is new. Okay? It's new. It's not... Some of it's been around, quite a few years, but it's not something that, like, in my era, I was a fucking juice head, bro. You know what I mean? In my era, or, whatever, that's been around. So most of your old school guys only know if they've dabbled with it, if they talk to their friends about it, if they read online about it, okay? But I'm giving you my experience. There was one that I was given. I don't remember the name of this one. Sorry, guys. It had like the number 28 or 21 or something, whatever the fuck it was. I forgot what it was, but I didn't like it because it actually fucks with the dick. You know what I mean? And shit, dude, I'm going to be 60 years old. The last thing I need to do, I got a young Latin girlfriend. She's like 27 years younger than me. The last thing I'm going to need to be doing is want to fucking, not fucking get the dick hard. Alright? So anything that's might affect down there, I ain't fucking doing. And I don't remember which one it was. You guys could look it up. It was something with the number 20-something in there. Alright? Whatever. Supposedly it's known to do that. It works on you muscularity-wise, helps your fucking body, but it fucks with the fucking dick. Alright, so there we go. SARMs. That's my spin on SARMs. Peptides are a totally different ball game. My friends have used that peptide, again, what was it, peptide 140 something, whatever the fuck it is, the one that helps you with the dick that Tony Huge actually was talking about on his thing, where it helps with your sexuality, but it gets some people nauseous. My friend doesn't get nauseous, and he uses it all the time on him and his wife, and they love it, okay? But Tony does get nauseous, alright? Now, so what I'm just trying to tell you is, I don't remember the name of it. Look at the peptide that's for your sexuality. Guys, I'm being honest with you. Alright, I'm just being honest with you. That I know, and then the peptide, the other one that's good for the fucking, joints and injuries and everything. Again, my friend uses that one. I've never used those. I've never used any peptide. Okay? So I can't give you, I'm not going to read on the internet so I can sit here and spew bullshit about something I don't know about. Whenever I give you guys advice, because it's from me. It's not from, Bajagalup or Joe Matarazzo or fucking anybody else, okay? So this is what I'm telling you. Now, is SARMs worth the risk? Of what I know, first of all, I didn't get any side effects. It didn't affect the dick. Okay, the Ligandrol, the RD, whatever the fuck it is, and what I say, the Cardigan, those things did not affect my fucking guts, okay? I had no problems. No problems at all. I didn't get any negative effects. They do say anything that you take can potentially affect your liver. Anything. Doesn't matter. You take a Tylenol, take a fucking, whatever. If, anything orally, any medicine in big amounts can affect you. But supposedly, of what I hear, you can't, these things don't affect the liver like fucking steroids do. Okay? So, the bottom line is, what did I just teach you? I just taught you I really don't know too much about SARMs. All right? So I'm not going to fucking read up and talk to you about it. I do know the ones that I took worked. All right? They did not work like steroids. We're walking up jacked and pumped like, yo, ah! Okay? I think they work even better in synergy with steroids. I think they're definitely a safer alternative. I don't think that there's too much like side effects with them. I think anything in excess is where you're going to get side effects. I think they're pretty much, I think for me they were safe. There you go. Would it be worth you trying it? My biggest thing to you guys, my biggest advice to you guys is who wants to try SARMs, without a doubt, Google it. See which ones are, I can tell you now, Ligandrol, RD, and the Carnitine, those things were very effective. Okay, they are effective, and I think I've heard that they're the best ones. Whatever, I don't know. I'm thinking any others. But I can tell you this, I would worry more about getting legit SARMs. That's a different ball game. Do you understand? Because my same friend who's taking the MK677 that I gave him, okay? Which I didn't want. I just said, here, take the fucking thing. He says that one worked. But he took one from another company before that didn't work. Same dosage, same everything. So that means even those things are fucking either underdosed, counterfeited, or whatever. Find the right company. There you go. Alright? Kabish. Alright. Wish I could give you guys more knowledge about that. But I don't have that knowledge. So. Alright. Alright guys, listen to me. That's it for this week. Alright? Listen. If you really like that, what you heard with me and Joe Pietaro, if you really like that shit, talk to Joe. We get sponsors, we're back. I'm telling you that right now. And don't forget, guys, look, I gotta do this. You know I gotta do this, bro. Right here. Right here, bro. It's your boy. Look. Right here. Okay? The new issue's coming. That issue's been fucking like hotcakes. Bang, bang, bang. I don't know. I think Joe said there's only a few left. I don't know. You gotta ask him. But it's an honor for me to be on that cover. I was on the very first issue, and now, boom. Alright, and keep in mind, we want to help people here. Okay, so that's what this whole thing is about. So if any of you guys are, getting a little drama in your life, or you're not doing too good, keep your chin up, alright? Don't bang your head against the wall over things you cannot control. All you do is get a sore head and the situation remains the same. So you beat yourself up over nothing. Okay? We're going to get into a little bit more of this maybe in the next show. I still got that, I'm getting over the bad cold. It's more than a cold. I had like an infection, chest infection or everything. But I'm fine. Again, I hope you feel better. I don't need that. I'm fine. Alright? But I'm just explaining to you. Maybe I'll get into more of that the next time. But I want you guys to keep your chin up. Everybody help each other out. If there's somebody going through shit and they put something down here as a comment, I want other guys to help out. Alright? Kabish? That's important to me. Alright? We don't give a shit. I mean, this is bodybuilding, bro. It's not like fucking, I don't really give two shits. I don't care who wins the fucking Olympia. I don't care who wins the Arnold Classic. I don't care who wins the Mr. Buckeye fucking barbell. I don't give two shits. Sorry. Alright? Bodybuilding is a lifestyle. And you guys are all my fucking crew, and I care about you guys. I hope your lives are well. And if they're not, and we could do anything, I could do something to help you, put it down, and other people, read the comment, join in. Help out. We need to help out. And let me finish with that. If Billy Graham is really sick, then he deserves help. Okay? Never once am I saying Robbie Robinson or Billy Graham or guys like that, superstar Billy Graham. Never once am I saying don't help these guys. I'm not saying that. I'm saying a lot of people are only helping them because they're celebrities, they're legends, they're this, they're that, the other thing. And some of these guys are using it because they're making an income from it. That's not right. If somebody has medical bills, that's a different story. But never forget those poor kids. Alright? Because kids need them more than anything. Help. If you can help, help. But be realistic about it. Okay? If you see some guy who needs $5,000 for this treatment, and now he's up to 80 grand, cut that shit out. You're being worked. You're like a sugar daddy. I love you guys, man. Sorry, I'm a little off You know, remember, I got this fucking bullshit here kicking my ass. Oh, does that have my address on it? No. Just says my name, Gregg Valentino, see? Anyway, I don't want to show you my fucking address, you sickos who fucking stalk me and shit. But anyway, yeah. You know? Got that fucking... I'm dying over here. I got like a fucking... I'm sweating. I got a fever and shit. I'm alright. Don't wish me... Don't wish me... Fuck. I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't do that. I hope you feel better. But I got some good shit coming for you guys, alright? I've saved a few rants. I've held them back because I gotta feel better. And so when I pop a little Fedry, jump in front of the camera, get fucking crazy, you know what I'm saying? And don't forget, guys, speaking of a Fedry, Titan Medical right there, bro. I gotta get some fucking free samples from them, man. Everybody's asking me, does Titan Medical have ephedrine? Where can I get ephedrine? I believe they have ephedrine. So I'm going to ask them, you know, and I get a lot of guys asking me about stuff, you know. They don't just sell fucking steroids, guys. They sell a lot of other bullshit, you know what I mean? Or like these like little compound things that they put together. I'm pretty sure they sell ephedrine. I call it ephedry, you know what I mean? It's like a little cute name, like Papicito, you know what I mean? You know, when they, Mamacita, you know? A little ephedry. Because I love ephedrine. I love it, so I make it cute. Ephedry. Stop fucking around. Anyway. Alright, I'm being a fucking Momo. What do you want? Maybe this medicine's got you fucking shitting every 5 fucking minutes. It's killing me. My daughter over here fucking fighting and shit. Well, she's got a fucking... What do you call it? She has walking pneumonia. You know, and she just want to fight. She's fucking crazy. Anyway. Alright. That's it. I'm gonna go watch the Yankees. They're kicking ass with fucking B squad team. And have my son fucking harass me with the Boston Red Sox. So, alright. Listen. You know my fucking spin. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. Pay your fucking child support. Be good to your kids always, bro. Always. Pay your child support, you cocksucker. Alright? And again, I can't help it. I love that. I found those radio clips by accident. That's why I put them in the beginning of the show. I just found them, you know what I mean? I love it. So, if you want to hear more of that, hit Joe up. Alright. Stop fucking around. I'll see you next week.
Hi, this is Donny Osmond, and you're listening to Gregg Joe.
I'm about to get crazy up in here.
For Mario Lopez. Mario, how's it going tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Look what happened, Mario Lopez. He was skydiving out of an airplane. When he got on the ground, he called up right away. So that was
just a fucking bathroom break to call us. You know what I mean?
One of the greatest comedians of all time is Pat Cooper.
Bring him on.
Pat, how's it going tonight?
I'm okay. How are you doing, Gregg, Joe, Nick, Sal? How many people in that studio? I mean, you got a guy like Clinton, could have been a great, great president, and all of a sudden he's banging the broad. He says, I never fucked that broad. What the fuck is wrong? We all know he fucked her. He fucked that and maybe 25 more. I'm like Beyonce, this, I like pussy. That has nothing to do with me running the country. I don't mean shit. If I like it, fuck her too.
Hey, it's Drea from Mob Life, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe, and you know what? You better listen. All right.
This is Big Ed, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe, and you better fucking listen. Hey, this is Sebastian Bob, and you are listening to Gregg and Joe. What's up, guys? James Laszlo here, and you're listening to Joe and Gregg.
Hey, it's Max Martini from 50 Shades of Grey, and you're listening to Gregg Valentino and Joe Pietaro.
Hey, it's Artie Lang, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe. Check it out.
Hey, everybody, this is Don Brewer from Grand Funk Railroad, and you're listening to Gregg and Joe.
It's me, D.G.T. The king about a thing, the master of the diving cutter, the three-time world champion, and CEO and founder of DDP Yoga. And you're listening to my boys Gregg and Joe.
This is Jim Kelly, former Buffalo Bills quarterback and Pro Football Hall of Famer, and you're listening to Joe Pietaro and Gregg Valentino.
Hey everybody, this is Ron Bumblefoot Paul, and you're listening to Joe Pietaro and Gregg Valentino. Yeah!
This here Junkyard Women, and I'm here to tell you, put your greasy hands together for Gregg and Joe.
Let's get fucking crazy!
This keep your hands and you're listening to Gregg and Joe, and you better fucking listen.
Now, here are Gregg Valentino and Joe Pietero.
Joe and Gregg, bodybuilders, good fellas.
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
At Titan Medical Center, we are here to make you feel better, look better, and perform better. We're here to get you to your optimal levels in the most natural way possible. We are a boutique-style clinic without the boutique-style costs. All medications are monitored and prescribed by a physician. Let us help you get the results you've been wanting. Come to Titan Medical Center for the most cutting-edge therapies and the most current information on how to take the most natural approach to your health.